Hi, Adam.
Hi, Chris.
We're going to talk about this session from Valentine's Day.
You have to remind me, it was so long ago.
Oh, yeah?
What'd we do?
We did some things.
So seductive. I take you to the candy shop. I let you lick the lollipop. Go ahead, girl, don't you stop. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa.
Did you dye your hair?
Huh?
Did you dye your hair? Did David Bradley dye his hair?
He did.
He did?
Black to match his eyebrows.
Did David Bradley dye his hair?
Yeah.
Bradley dye his hair?
Yeah. Oh, I can't say.
Did David dye his hair?
Where is he? No. It looks really dark. Oh my god, I was gonna ask him that.
Did you know he's a redhead? I told him he needs to get used to it and be proud of it.
Yours was like 19 minutes, ours were both 17.
On what?
The throwdown.
They're talking trash.
Who is?
Faith and Mitch.
About what?
My times. Saying, oh, we beat you.
Did they beat you in something?
Maybe, but like, that's not the point. It's just like...
What'd they beat you in? They didn't beat you in Fortnite, did they?
No.
Are you hungover, bro?
No, I played Fortnite last night.
What's your skin?
Bro, I got like, I'm a pumpkin. Look at that.
Yeah. You are a pumpkin.
Uh-huh.
Did you get any royales?
Oh yeah.
Did you?
All of them.
Have you completed the battle pass?
No. I don't put any money into that. I played in my free time, you know? Here and there. About 2 hours a night, no.
You need to borrow $7? I'll get you the battle pass, dude. Is there a skin you want? I can get you a skin. Tell you what, if you make it to semifinals, I'll get you a battle pass and a skin.
Oh, snap.
Some V-Bucks.
Gives me an incentive to really get there.
Did David Bradley dye his hair?
I'm convinced that he did.
You look so natural, no one can tell with just for men.
You awake?
Always.
Who do you want your partner to be?
Mitch, obviously, so I can beat him.
You do any studying?
Yeah. There's a Bulbasaur.
All right, if you guys were here last week, we're going to start with the same way we did last week, okay? Everybody's going to grab a rower. You're going to do a 5-minute warm-up. The display is going to be on the force curve, okay? If anybody wasn't here last week, let me show you what I mean by that. Everybody else, you can head over to that side. Remember, this is not about intensity. This is about trying to make that curve as smooth as possible, okay? Okay. Jackie, were you here last week?
You don't know the force curve, bro?
Nah. You told you I don't know anything. You didn't even say it right. I got you on that. You said corv.
You don't know the force curve, bro? I did say curve.
No one's wearing Valentine's Day colors.
Oh shit, you are though.
Yeah, I kind of am wearing a Valentine's Day color if you want to like get it on.
Oh,
if you want to get freaky.
So every single stroke that I take is going to show me a new force curve. And what we want with this is to try and make that curve as smooth as possible. So a couple of things go into this. Those jagged little edges there, I want to try and smooth those out as much as possible and making sure the sequencing of my legs and then hips is as smooth as possible, okay? Okay. So if I start to lay back too early with my hips, instead of letting my legs drive, I'm going to see some of those jagged pieces. If I start to pull with my arms too early, again, jaggedness there. So this front part here, I want armpits close to the knees, and I want you thinking about trying to almost like stay over yourself here. Let your legs go, let your hips go, and then let your arms finish. If I can get all of those to go, ideally this curve is going to be a nice smooth rainbow for me, okay?
Yeah, so we've been trying to figure out ways to get people to be a little bit more technically aware of what they're doing on the rower. It's one of the machines that everybody at this point in the season is probably going to get on, whether it be the Open or the quarterfinals. So being efficient on that is our goal. And instead of always being able to count on a coach to be there to sort of nitpick through the finer details, the force curve gives each athlete immediate feedback about the basic efficiency of the stroke. How smooth was it? Was the timing of each one of the leg extension, hip extension, and then finishing with the hands, was all of that happening in a good manner?
So what you're saying is you pull, you learn, you catch, you learn.
You cry, you laugh, you lose, you laugh, you bleed, you learn, you scream, you laugh.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
How's your force curve?
It's really bad, actually.
You gotta get curved?
Yeah, what?
You got a good curve?
A good what?
A good curve? Can I see your curve?
Yeah, take a look. What?
How's your curve? Nice curve.
Ready.
What are you doing?
Making tape lines for line-facing burpees. I told Alexis that she better bring the heat, better win today. If not, she's not a friend anymore.
Who do you think her partner is going to be?
I don't know.
Lauren, do you want to be my partner?
You don't get to pick, sucker!
Serious?
Oh! Joke's on you, sucker. Ooh, that's a good team. Good team.
I'm gonna have to carry the team.
I believe in you, Allison.
Hey, I wore the right shirt.
Is it weird to you that your partner is wearing your face on her shirt?
No. Makes me happy. We need the power of the dolphin.
Should I put some footage of us making that shirt in here if I can find it?
Yeah.
Is the screen high enough? Grab that thing. Slide it. Slide it.
6 alternating rounds with partner. Guys are doing 15 cal ski, girls are doing 12 cal ski. 15 line facing burpees. What we're gonna do is all of the ropes hanging down back there, we're gonna tape a line on the floor for you guys to do your burpees at right next to the rope, okay? So each station will have a ski erg, a spot for the burpees, and then the rope climbs, okay? Okay. It's the same line facing burpee standard that we did last week. Can't ever touch the line, 2-foot takeoff, and your feet can't cross each other, okay? Okay. 3, 2, 1 rope climbs means that 6 rounds with a partner. Each partner is gonna do 3 rounds. The first round, you both do 3. Second round, both do 2. Third round, both do 1. Make sense? Sure. Okay. Okay. After that, we'll rest until everybody's done. We're also gonna have to reset it back up for this part with the shuttle runs on both sides, okay? Okay. With the number of people that we have, we're not gonna have enough GHDs for everybody. So if there's anybody that doesn't do GHDs in this setup, I'm probably gonna ask somebody to do V-ups, probably at least 2 pairings, okay? Okay, Mr. Mackey, okay. Okay. Get all of these workouts warmed up, okay? Okay.
Why partner style?
Yeah, so partner style, where we're at right now, this is week 1 of the Open. I think for these athletes specifically, we care a little bit less about trying to optimize performance for the Open. What we're really thinking and working towards is the quarterfinal simulation in week 2 of the Open. So partner style in this setup, it allows us to still chase the intensity that we want them touching on a weekly basis without overloading them with volume or having them dig into a hole by overextending a long workout where they're just by themselves. So partner style makes it a little bit more fun, makes it a little bit more social, but it also helps us keep an eye on overall volume over the course of the training week so we can set them up well heading into the simulation next week.
Why these movements?
I think that most of those movements were movements that we would expect to see in a quarterfinal format. So with a partner style where speed of rep matters, transitions matter, it allows them to sort of think a little bit more about how they want to attack those things. It also, there's going to be, with those, probably a little bit less likely that you're going to get sore from doing somewhere around 40 to 45 GHDs, where we've been trying to build up to 100, 120 in a week. Line-facing burpees, you can sprint those. Even the rope climbs, the volume on that was so low that we get a touch on a quarterfinal specific workout and movement, but we're not really trying to make them sore or anything from that.
And for these athletes, what's the ideal execution when they're doing a workout like this? Like,
honestly, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get them to go really fast. And the execution, I think, afterwards is more about like reviewing and thinking, how could you have improved things? And we're trying to think about what's the fastest way we can get our next rep in. Can we get, a 1.9 second cycle speed on GHDs down to 1.8 seconds without extra energy invested? So execution in the moment is go really hard. And then afterwards, let's review and think, where can we actually shave some time by trying to change some things up technique style?
And speaking of shaving off time, do you recommend running and jumping into your GHD?
Very much so. I think everybody in the sport should do that.
Yeah, you guys are meant to be partners.
Let's go, baby.
If you're horny, let's do it. Ride it, my pony, my saddle's waiting. Come and jump on it.
She's incredible. What can't she do?
you gonna try that transition or?
Absolutely not. That would be on America's Funniest Home Videos. Well,
Is that still a show, dude?
Do you remember the MTV show Scarred, where like
With
they
the
would
Papa Roach guy?
No.
Jacoby Shaddix?
Hey, what's up? I'm Jacoby, and this is Scarred.
Huh?
Or Mr. Dick if you're nasty?
My name's Kobe Dick. Mr. Dick if you're nasty.
No, they would show you like the craziest like skateboarding.
Yeah, with the Papa Roach guy?
Okay, that guy.
Now they're just doing rowing. Hello.
Hi there.
Now they're just doing rowing. Sounds like he's talking shit, right?
For 20
Oh, you're too good for rowing, huh?
No.
Can you teach this young man how to behave?
How to behave? Listen.
What were you doing at 19?
Back in a country far away from here called Germany. I think I went to school. I didn't even do CrossFit back then.
Did you at least do drugs?
I don't do drugs. We don't do that.
Alright, I'm gonna go get this rowing.
First they shackle your feet, then they switch you in a line, then they beat you like meat, then they grab you by your mind. First they shackle your feet, then they switch you in a line, then they beat you like meat.
And then what was the final workout?
The row intervals, rest 1-to-1. So the workout was, for guys, the calories were 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, rest 1-to-1 between each. The girls went up by 8, so it was 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, and then back down. So you do your 8 cals, you rest 1-to-1, wherever that took. If it was 24, 30 seconds, then you do your 16, you rest 1-to-1 after that, and then your total time on the clock, including your rest, is your score.
You want to tell the folks about what we're going to be doing during the Open?
So Thursday night in the Open, we're going to have 2 of our coaches go out and demo the Open workout. James and Perrin are going to go out there, take a run through for it. We're going to capture that demo. We're going to talk through pacing strategies. We're going to do warm-ups and cool-downs for everybody. I think the good thing about having I'm not going to say that Perrin and James aren't great athletes. They're not elite athletes. They're probably closer to that 10% bubble. Watching athletes like that go, I feel like, is going to be more beneficial than watching the elites go, like on the Open release announcement. So you'll be able to see them go. We'll give you specific tips around people who are going to be close to that bubble about what our best pacing strategies look like, at least in our initial opinion after we watch them go. And then later on in the week, I think on Saturday.
Yeah, on Saturday.
Yeah, on Saturday, we're actually going to, after we see beyond the whiteboard numbers around that 10% cut line, we'll go back and reverse engineer what we think pacing models are going to be appropriately, so that to get you to that score, basically.
It's for the people who are going to do redos.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So if you're planning on, if you think that you're going to be close to that cut line, somewhere between like 8% and 12%, and you know that you're going to hit first attempt, review, analyze, and then do a review or a redo, we're going to try and give you as much information as possible to make the most out of that redo.
Cool. So 2 videos for every Open, maybe more. Stay tuned.
At least 2. At least 2.
Say that there's a workout that has, some rowing at the, do 12 calories into something else. Would you recommend them biting off a little more than they could chew?
I don't know. It probably depended on the context of what else was coming up afterwards. Like if it was a quarterfinal part where it was like row X amount of calories into burpee box jump overs into the snatches, where the snatches are the main separator, I would probably say no.
Recommend biting off more than you can chew to anyone.
So you wouldn't recommend that to anyone?
Again, I think it's just context dependent and athlete dependent.
Okay.